I'll never forget the moment I glanced up from the field in São Paulo, sweat dripping down my face under the blinding lights of Arena Corinthians, and caught sight of her, the familiar figure that could lift me out of any pressure, any exhaustion, any storm. And there she was, Taylor, walking into the VIP stands with her security team surrounding her, the crowd buzzing like 1,000 bees as cameras turned and flashes went off like fireworks went off like fireworks. The fans roared louder than they had for any first down or touchdown that evening, because this wasn't just about football anymore. This was about two worlds colliding in the most unexpected, beautiful way. The world of sports and the world of music, the world of NFL battles and global pop stardom, and all of it was colliding right there in front of me. She looked stunning, not in some over-the-top way, but in that casual Taylor way that makes her seem at once unreachable and completely down-to-earth. Simple jeans, a crisp white sweater, and that red cap that blazed against the sea of colors, a silent nod to me, to us, to Kansas City. As soon as my eyes locked on her, something inside me melted and steadied at the same time. The cameras must have caught it because I couldn't stop the grin that spread across my face, wide and genuine, the kind of smile that only she can pull out of me even in the middle of a high-stakes game. I didn't even think, didn't even plan it, I just raised my hands, gloves shining under the stadium lights, and formed a heart shape, aiming it right at her in that VIP section. The eruption of the crowd was instantaneous, like someone had lit a fuse and detonated the whole arena with pure joy. The Brazilian Swifties screamed, sang, cheered, holding up signs with our names, waving banners, chanting in Portuguese words of love and support. The sound of it hit me harder than any linebacker could. For a second, the whole game faded away, and it was just me and her, exchanging a gesture that said more than 1,000 words could. She clapped her hands, smiled that smile that reaches her eyes, and from then on, she never looked away from the field. Every route I ran, every catch I made, every yard we fought for, I could feel her eyes following me, lifting me, reminding me that no matter what the scoreboard said, I was already winning because she was there. When I pulled down a big catch, I saw her spring to her feet, hands in the air, cheering with a passion that rivaled the most diehard fans in Arrowhead. And when I missed a ball or got shoved hard on a block, I'd glance up and see her steady presence, no judgment, just belief. That's what she gives me, belief. The reporters would later write that she didn't take her eyes off me, that she watched every snap, every drive, like it was a story she couldn't miss a line of. And honestly, they were right. Her presence wasn't just a sweet surprise. It was fuel. It was fire in my veins. I've played in countless stadiums. I've heard deafening crowds and silencing boos, but nothing compares to looking up and seeing the person you love standing there for you, making you stronger just by existing in your line of sight. That night in São Paulo, it wasn't just about the Chiefs and Chargers battling it out in front of an international audience, it was about something bigger. The NFL had brought its game to South America, but Taylor's presence turned it into a global spectacle, an entertainment event that blurred the line between sport and concert, competition and celebration. Reporters later said that the combination of the game and her appearance created one of the most talked about nights of the year. And when I checked my phone afterward, I saw it was true. Hashtags were blowing up everywhere. Hashtag Swifties in Brazil, Travis and Taylor, Chiefs in São Paulo, all trending worldwide in minutes. Videos of my heart gesture shot across Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and within hours, millions of people who weren't even watching the game knew exactly what had happened. But for me, it wasn't about the cameras, the headlines, or the trending topics. It was about the way she made me feel in that moment, calm, loved, anchored. People will analyze, speculate, exaggerate, because that's what the media does. But the truth is simple. When I saw her, I played freer, lighter, stronger, because I wasn't just playing for my team, I was playing for her too. And when the game ended, win or lose, I knew that the most important victory had already been secured long before the final whistle blew. The victory of love, of support, of having someone who shows up for you no matter what. In the fiery atmosphere of Arena Corinthians, where history was being made for the NFL, history was also being made for me and Taylor, not in the record books, but in our hearts, in that silent language we share that no roar of a crowd can drown out.